early good morning to you all. This is a video where I'll be sharing a meditation with you all, a meditation to connect to our higher selves. This is per request as well, this video. I've noticed many of us are jumping from our lower selves, if you will, or our third dimensional selves, better said, our humanoid selves, and between our higher selves. And this back and forth can give us real highs and very lows, and we can be really in our power and very much, not so much in our power. So by doing a constant practice, a daily practice of connecting with our higher selves, which lives on a different dimension, and bringing that timeline, that dimension into the here and now, we can fully embody our third dimensional self with our fourth dimensional self, so that we can then continue up, connecting to our fifth dimensional self. So yes, connecting with the higher self, the self that is, connected with higher sources, has that correct intuition, has that knowing, has that faith. Everything that's connected to the fourth dimension will be available if we are more and more so living out of our heart space, living out of our higher self. When the higher and lower or humanoid or third dimensional self is split up, it's like the two aspects of us are kind of fighting each other, It's just like when we go down a road and our intuition says, oh, go to the left. And we're like, no, we're going to go to the right. And then we go to the right and there's lots of traffic and it took us 2 hours to get to where we're going instead of half an hour. And then we say, oh, I should have listened to my intuition, my higher self, but I didn't. And so there's often between us when our higher and lower or our third dimensional selves are split, we have this internal battle that's constantly going on. But once we can join and unite the two, we don't have so much of an internal battle. Mind splitting, okay? Then we can think with all the multidimensionalness of all aspects of us and make decisions from not only our higher selves, but also all parts of ourselves. So what we want to do is lift up higher to connect to our higher self, but also let the higher self drop down and embody us, okay? So I will do a little video about higher, lower, and selves and what that looks like, and a bit more explanation, and I'll put the link on the bottom of this video. So I recommend, if you're not connected to these words or this theory, please check out that video first. Okay, so I think we can get right into it. I am going to close the lights and put on a candle, because I don't think you need to see me when we are doing this meditation. Yes, so please, if you haven't gone to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, take a moment, drink a little bit of water if your mouth is dry, get into a comfortable position and grab your pillow or whatever you need to be nice and comfortable. Sitting in any meditative position that works for you and your body. Not everybody can sit cross-legged. Grab a chair, grab a bunch of pillows, or whatever you need, so that your body is not in discomfort, because when our body is in discomfort, our mind is and our soul is, and thus we cannot concentrate on the matter at hand. So get as comfortable as you need. If you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to be in a sleeping position, do that, okay? If it's comfortable for you to have your legs behind your head in the bathroom and that works for you, then who am I to say that is not true, okay? So just give me 1 second. I'm going to switch the lights and then we'll get started. And then you guys have a moment to just prepare your body, mind, and soul. All right. Alrighty, getting back and just grabbing that beautiful microphone that my beautiful twin flame bought for me so that you can all hear me so well. And I light one candle. I light one candle so I may light my own light. So I may be inspired, so I may be my own muse, so I may perhaps light other lights. For we are all muses. We are here to inspire each other. If we are not inspired, others may inspire us. When we are inspired, we may inspire ourselves. And as an effect, our inspiration may inspire others to do the same. Right. So just getting comfortable in any meditative position that works for you. Closing our eyes and connecting to our breath. And as we inhale, we allow that breath to come in through our nostrils and just mentally following our breath all the way down from our nostrils through our neck, all the way down past our heart into our belly, our dantian, the area just underneath our navel, and allowing that area to expand while we inhale with no shame, allowing that belly to expand. And as we exhale, we bring the navel towards the spine, and following that breath now from our dantian, our power center, our stomach, all the way up, our spine, past our heart once more, all the way up, and exhaling through the nostrils. And just following that breath with our mental eye, inhale through the nostrils, following all the way down, and exhaling through the nostrils. I invite you to join me for 3 ohms. If you have this in your practice, if you do not wish to join, that is absolutely fine. So Om, we state with A-U-M going through each vowel, which actually hits 6 vowels, which helps balance our power centers. Om, so with a nice inhale. Just allowing ourselves to absorb the vibrations of Om, Om, Om. Bringing our hands to prayer, or keeping our hands in prayer. Let us vow to be present in our practice, allowing matters of the past to dissolve away, allowing matters of the future to dissolve away. Let us be here, now. We can relax our hands to the side and just bring our awareness to our breath. And next inhale, we can connect to Mother Earth beneath us, that feminine energy. Connecting to her, feeling her, connecting to that beautiful, nurturing, loving energy beneath us, for she is our mother. And as we connect to that beautiful energy, we may invite that energy up from the core of Mother Earth. Perhaps we can visualize this in an anti-clockwise spiral. Spiraling upwards from Mother Earth to our root power center, our lower power center. All the way up our spine and into our heart center. Just inviting that beautiful feminine nurturing energy into our heart space, allowing her to fill up our heart space, that beautiful light, that beautiful energy. Imagining our heart space being filled up by this wonderful, loving energy. And as that energy is settling into our heart, we can connect to Father Sky above us, universe, that universal energy from higher sources. Connecting to that energy, feeling that energy, perhaps visualizing that energy up above. We may invite that energy down. Perhaps we visualize that in a spiral, a clockwise spiral direction. Coming down through the crown of our head, all the way down into our heart space, filling up our heart with that beautiful, masculine, father-like energy, that universal energy. Filling up our heart, with that beautiful light. Allowing these two beautiful divine energies to connect in our heart space, to mix in our heart space, to dance with each other, to come into sacred union, if you will, into our beautiful heart space. And we can bring our awareness to our heart, and perhaps we can imagine this beautiful energy that is accumulating in our heart, fountaining out on the top of our heart, and that energy just showering around our heart, letting it slide around the contours of our heart, all the way down around it. And then when it gets to the bottom of the heart, this energy lifts up through the middle center core of the heart, all the way back to the top as it fountains over, showers over, creating a torsion field, if you will, a torus effect. Knowing that this energy is unlimited. And just bringing our awareness to this cycle, to this movement of moving this beautiful feminine and masculine joint energy in and around our heart, strengthening the frequency, the energy of our heart space, of our being. And as we inhale, we can allow this energy to come from the top of our heart space all the way up to the crown of our head, and this time showering over our bodies, allowing this energy to go all the way up from our heart, up our spine, over our crown, showering over our bodies, and allowing it to come back all the way down into our lower root power center and back up and over once more, circling around, creating a field, magnetic field, strengthening our electromagnetic field around our bodies, vitalizing ourselves, strengthening ourselves. And bringing our awareness back to this energy, into our heart space. And now allowing this energy to float on all the way up our heart space, up the crown of our head, all the way around this beautiful planet Earth, around its contours, all the way around to the bottom of the Earth, going through the core center of the Earth, all the way through, up our root or lower power center, back up our spine, through the heart, through the crown of our head, and then showering once more over this whole world, spreading this electromagnetic, this energy all around the planet. Knowing that our heart, ourselves, and this planet is not separate. Sharing this beautiful energy, this beautiful frequency that we're emanating to all beings of the planet. If you have any specific loved ones you would like to send this energy to, you can bring them in mind, or groups of people, family, loved ones, anyone who may be going through a hard time. Just send them some of this beautiful energy with your intention. Now sending all humans this beautiful energy, all beings of this planet, and Mother Earth. And just connecting to our heart space once more. Let us visualize a 360-degree expansion of this beautiful energy that we have been harnessing over the last while, and just spreading that out throughout our body, mind, soul, throughout the planet Earth, and out into the universe and multiverse. Let us send out this beautiful frequency, energy of love, understanding, wisdom, and compassion. And once more, bringing our awareness back to our heart space. Feeling into our body. I would like you to imagine ourselves, our body, mind, and soul becoming lighter, filled up with this beautiful energy, just allowing our body to be light and lighter, allowing ourselves to lift on up into the universe and sky above us. And we can imagine ourselves lifting up in a beautiful safe space, up in the clouds. Perhaps it is a space in the clouds, or a space in nature, a space in the universe. One beautiful space that you can feel at home and at peace with. Connecting up to that beautiful place which is your own safe haven. Place of stillness and love. And as we inhale, we lift on higher up into this wonderful space. We can feel our feet on the ground of this beautiful place. We can take a moment here to look down at our feet and see the ground beneath us. as we imagine this wonderful place that we may have been before or that may be new. And taking the time to raise our eyesight and just absorb this wonderful, beautiful place. Just looking around as an observer and allowing all the colors and the smells and the feelings and sensations of this place to be absorbed by our being. And putting our hands into our heart space, connecting to that energy, our etheric hands on our heart space while we're at this beautiful place. We can make a call out to our higher self, inviting our higher self to commune with us, to be with us, to share with us. So just putting out a call for our higher selves to commune with us. You can imagine your higher self in the distance coming closer. And perhaps our eye gaze is down to the floor and we may see his or her feet up in front of us. Just taking a moment to absorb his or her feet with the shoes they may be wearing. And slowly, as we're ready, we can start to rise our eye gaze up their legs, their body, and allow our eye gaze to connect to their face and their eyes. Allow yourself to absorb this beautiful being, your higher self. Take a moment to notice the details of his or her hair, eyes, the details of his or her clothing, if there are any details. Any colors, any feelings and emotions that may arise, just be an observer of your higher self. Greet your higher self with gratitude for all that he or she has done, all that he or she does, and all that he or she will do. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. If you wish to, I invite you to embrace or hold the hands of your higher self. Connect with him or her from the heart. Allow your hearts to connect, your energies to connect. Allow yourself to be receptive of your higher self. And I invite you to join and commune with your higher self. I will leave you here for a few minutes. Just allow your higher self to share any words, time, space, perhaps wisdoms, advice he or she may have for you. And if you wish to, you may ask questions to your higher self. Get to know your higher self. I will leave you here for a few minutes. And slowly closing our conversation or our sharings with our higher self. I'll leave you here just for another minute to round up this moment. And we may share our gratitude, our thanks to our higher self, our appreciation, our love. And perhaps we can visualize our higher selves just taking a 180-degree turn so that his or her back is to us. And imagine his or her body becoming etheric, energetical body. And him or her just stepping back and absorbing into us, stepping back and allowing his or her hands to become our hands, his or her feet to become our feet, his or her body to just join, mesh, commune with your body, mind, and soul, inviting and allowing our higher selves to commune and join with us. Feeling that our higher selves are the tips of our toes and the tips of our fingers and the tips of our head. Allowing for this joining to happen. And again, connecting to our breath and our heart space, the heart that is joined with our higher self's heart. Again, once again, start to be aware in this beautiful space that we are in, the space in nature, the space high in the sky, the clouds of the universe. And slowly as we exhale, we can start to descend back down into the atmosphere, down to Mother Earth, down into our physical bodies, in the space that we are at. So as we exhale, we are exhaling our etheric bodies and our higher selves down, back into our bodies, back into the space that we are in, allowing yourself to join with yourself. And as you descend back down with your higher self, allow yourself to embody this physical body that you inhabit in this dimension, in this time and space. Allow yourself to feel or fit your higher self into this physical being in this dimension. You may feel to stretch your body a little bit as you allow this merging and communion to take place. And just fully dropping yourself into yourself. Knowing that you are not separate from your higher self, that he or she is always there to be connected with. Feeling his or her wisdom and strength and knowledge and love, compassion and understanding. I invite you to take a nice deep breath, and then we will do an exhale with our mouth open, and you could allow any sound to come through as we inhale into this physical body with our higher self. Inhale. Just bringing our hands to prayer in front of our heart space. If you wish to, I invite you to join me for one with a nice inhale. May we give gratitude for this moment in time and space, gratitude for another day, another breath of life, gratitude for the university of life. Let us give gratitude to Father Sky, Universe, for all our guidance. Let us give thanks and gratitude to Mother Earth for all that she is, all that she does, and all that she will do. Thank you for the food that you grow that keeps us alive. Thank you for the water that you bear that keeps us hydrated. May we ask forgiveness for the times we make decisions that are not in her best benefit. And may we each day more and more so vow to make more decisions that also benefit her. May we give gratitude to the sun, the moon, the stars and the planets for their energy, their vibration, and their guidance. And may we give gratitude for this moment in time for our higher selves, and gratitude for ourselves to take this time. Whenever we are ready, we can lower our hands and slowly open up our eyes, coming back to the here and now. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful meditation. I invite you to reflect and perhaps even better to write about your experience so it may be totally absorbed with your body and mind and soul. Wishing you all a beautiful day, and I will be sharing more soon. Much love. Bye.